There comes a moment when a person must stop waiting for strength to appear from the outside and begin speaking truth directly into their own soul. For 3 days, speak to yourself with the same intensity and conviction with which Paul Washer calls people to rise from spiritual sleep. Tell your heart to stand firm when doubt tries to break you. Command your mind to remember who created you. Remind your spirit that God has not abandoned you even when the world feels cold and empty. When you speak with this power, your faith begins to shape your thoughts, and your thoughts begin to shape your direction. For 3 days, choose words that lift you instead of drain you, and watch how your entire life begins to move with a new courage. Speak truth to yourself before the world has a chance to bury you under its noise. Every morning before you face anyone else, speak to your own heart with the strength that comes from God. Tell your soul that fear will not decide your steps today. Tell your mind that doubt will not poison your thoughts. Speak with courage even if your voice feels small. Speak with conviction even if your circumstances feel heavy. When fear begins to rise and you feel weakness pressing against you, choose words that lift you back to life. Tell yourself that God is present even in the moments when you feel forgotten. Tell your heart that every challenge is shaping you into someone stronger than yesterday. Speak reminders that darkness does not last forever and storms do not erase purpose. When the world tries to drain you, fill yourself again with truth. When doubt whispers, speak scriptures that silence it. You must learn to talk to yourself with fierce intention because your mind believes what you repeatedly declare. Tell yourself that you were created for strength, not for surrender. Tell your heart that pain cannot break what God protects. Speak life when everything feels empty. Speak direction when confusion tries to cloud your path. Speak confidence that does not come from pride, but from faith. Every word you speak shapes the atmosphere of your soul. For 3 days, speak like this, and you will feel something begin to shift inside you. The world may not change immediately, but your response to it will. Fear will lose its grip because you refuse to feed it. Doubt will weaken because you confront it with truth. Your heart will rise because you command it to stand. Speak as if your words carry power because they do. Talk to yourself with discipline and conviction because your mind will follow the direction you set for it. Do not wait for motivation to appear from somewhere outside when God has already given you the strength to command your own thoughts. When your emotions begin to rise like a wave, speak to them with calm authority. Tell your heart that feelings do not have the right to rule your destiny. Remind yourself that discipline is a form of faith. Speak words that carry purpose, not weakness. There are moments when your mind will want to wander into fear or regret, but this is where you must speak with firmness. Tell your thoughts to return to truth and refuse to give them permission to drift into darkness. When your spirit feels tired, fill it with declarations of strength. When your heart loses focus, breathe and speak direction into your being. You are not powerless in these battles. The way you speak to yourself determines the way you rise. Every time life tries to pull you off course, talk to yourself like someone committed to victory. Remind your heart that distraction is the enemy of growth. Tell your mind that you will not chase things that drain you. Speak determination even when you feel none. Speak clarity when confusion tries to settle in your chest. Speak faith that anchors you when the world is shaking. Your words will train your soul to stand strong. For 3 days, speak with discipline, and you will witness how your inner world begins to transform. You will walk with steadiness because you commanded your thoughts to obey truth. You will feel courage growing because you chose conviction over emotion. You will rise stronger, because you spoke strength into yourself. Speak with purpose, and watch your life follow. Speak to your soul with the authority of someone who knows they belong to God and are strengthened by His presence. Tell yourself that you are not walking this journey alone, even when loneliness tries to convince you otherwise. Speak to your heart with the boldness of someone who understands their identity and purpose. When you feel the weight of the world pressing against your chest, remind yourself that you were created with intention. Tell your spirit that God has not forgotten you. Speak words that return you to truth. There will be moments when your mind doubts its own worth, but this is when you must speak even louder. Tell yourself that you are seen by the One who created heaven and earth. Remind your soul that you are carried through every valley, even when your strength fails. Speak comfort into the places that feel abandoned. Speak courage into the corners of your heart that tremble. Speak peace into the storms that rage inside you. Your voice becomes a lifeline when everything feels heavy. When distractions try to pull your spirit away from God, speak with authority and realign your heart. Tell yourself to turn away from anything that weakens your focus or steals your purity. Remind your soul that every step toward righteousness brings strength. Speak hope when discouragement tries to settle. Speak purity when temptation tries to rise. Speak faith that points your life back to the path God has set for you. Your words become a shield that protects your spirit. For 3 days, speak like someone who knows God has marked their life with purpose. You will feel a new fire start inside you because truth always awakens strength. You will feel your spirit grow tall because you reminded it who it belongs to. You will rise with confidence because you spoke life into your soul. Speak with authority and watch God move. In the end, your transformation begins with the words you choose to speak into your own heart. For 3 days you have called your mind back to truth, you have commanded your spirit to stand, and you have reminded your soul that God walks beside you. These words are not empty because they shape the way you see yourself and the way you face every challenge. Continue to speak life, continue to speak faith, and continue to speak strength until your thoughts align with the purpose God has placed within you. Let your voice lead you toward a life of courage and conviction,